Ooh. Okay. I don't know if people can hear me, but hello, welcome to the live. We're gonna be here for a short, very quick, to the point time. I'm trying to find my live so I can post it. Okay, here we go. Where's Amanda? I don't know where Amanda is. Amanda's getting cocker spaniel. There. I'm trying to post it there. Okay. We're here for a short amount of time. We gonna say 30 minutes, but I don't even know if it's gonna be 30 minutes. I was on live earlier, well, a couple seconds ago, but then I had to hop off because okay. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Not too busy gobbling. Not you was getting your McDonald's. Hello, Beauty with Ray. I'm tired. I'm exhausted, but I had to do this live because I've been pushing it off and off and off, and it's been a minute since I got on live. So I said I got to do it today. I got to do it, and Beyonce came and cleared it. So it's a What's T Jalen live. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to name it, but we got a couple subjects to talk about, and then we're gonna get into the Beyonce subject. But now let's get on into the thing. So, hey, it's your boy AJ back with another freaking video, and we're here with a West T Jalen. We have some juicy subjects to talk about, child. I got on my Renaissance shirt. I'm ready to get into all of the things. Now, the first thing I want to talk about on my list is Selena being mad at her ex-friend. Now, there's this little, I don't know, like information going around that Selena's ex-best friend or friend, I don't know how deep their friendship was, but Selena's ex-friend, not accidentally, she ended up giving Selena is tired is what's throwing me off, but Selena's ex-friend ended up giving her kidney to Selena. Now her name is what is it, what the fuck is that girl? Y'all see it in the comments. Now Selena's old friend is upset that Selena is going around and drinking on this new kidney. And people are saying, oh, the girl shouldn't be upset that Selena is out having a couple drinks on the kidney. And first of all, when I hear the word kidney, my kidney starts to hurt. But realistically thinking, the way that it all unfolded with like Selena finding out first and then Selena kind of calling like, oh my goodness, let's get this done. It was all shady in the first place. Then later down the line, for you to have this kidney that don't really belong to you, and you just be drinking and having a good time, probably doing the same thing that fucked up your real kidney. No shade. It's crazy. Now I do love Selena. If you're ready, come and get it. I'm coming to get it. I'm coming to get it fresh and hot. But realistically, if I gave somebody my kidney and I seen that bitch out drinking Taylor Port, I would have to drag that out. Realistically. No ifs, ands, no buts, no meeting in the middle, no none of that. At all. Not at all. Hello, welcome to the live. Not the real lotto, please. But moving on from that subject to the next subject. Now, girl, Jonathan Majors has been in the media once again. Now it has been announced that Jonathan Major has went back and forth with another woman, and it ended up getting violent again, girl. Ended up getting violent again, and he has a court case coming up, well, court date coming up on June the 13th. So I'm not going to the court, girl. I'm not going to the case. I'm not going to the courtroom. But I will be waiting around for June 13th to come around so we can hear what the verdict is, because girl, it's giving Jonathan Major is just out whooping people's ass in Hollywood. Now I heard that he been whooping ass for a long time. I heard whooping ass is not new on his agenda, girl. I heard that man been whooping ass for a long time. But to think that he is still whooping ass with a company as it like Marvel, like having that, or what who does the Creed, whoever does the Creed, that is a big company. To be in a movie as big as Creed and you have to go to so many red carpets and you still out here whooping ass is unacceptable. You need to go get some therapy, some anger management. You need to go put that money to use, because you're whooping ass and you won't be able to use that money other than using it on lawyers. No. But while we're talking about lawyers, let's talk about Tory Lanez. Now, Tory Lanez, we talked about this months ago. We've been talking about this for months, actually. Tory Lanez thinks that he was given the wrong sentence. He feels like he's innocent. He feels like he shouldn't be in jail, and damn sure not for 22, years. And he's been pleading, firing his lawyer, getting a new lawyer, and they went to redo the case or ask for a courtroom. Judge immediately denied. I heard that the judge was, as soon as they walked in, girl, the judge was like, it's not giving that. I heard that court was very brief, to the point, and short. The appeal, so when Tory Lanez went in to do his appeal, the judge immediately shut it down, girl. They said that he shut that shit down. Tory Lanez, you is not getting out of jail. You is not getting out of this one. And I'm thinking, like, appeal is crazy. Appeal is crazy. I don't know why he thought that somebody else would be like, okay, actually, the old person did it wrong. Let's redo it. Tory Lanez, you're not getting out of jail. Now, my question to y'all is: now they're saying that his sentence could be up to 22 years. Do y'all feel like Tory Lanez deserves all 22 years? Answer this. Answer it quick and fast, girl. My stomach is growling. Have I ate today? Amanda Mary, why don't y'all tell me, have y'all seen me throwing something in my mouth today? Now, I know you bitches like the tussle, but I invented the tussle. So, tread lightly. But realistically, 22 years is crazy as fuck. It's crazy as hell. It's crazy as hell. It's crazy as hell. Speaking on from standing outside, standing outside of the club, standing outside of the club, looking at it, 22 years is crazy. That is crazy as hell. Did nobody die? It wasn't that much blood. Like, it's crazy. But when I think about bringing my life, if somebody came and shot at my grandmama, let alone done anything or anything to my family members, I probably want that nigga hung. I probably want him hung. But back, like I said, the realistic thought of me thinking about the situation, 22 years for Tory Lanez, it's crazy. It's crazy. Realistically, I think maybe a 7 to maybe 12, but 20 years, 20 years, goddamn, that's a lot. 20 years is crazy. 20 years is crazy. I think a good 7 to 10. Oh, well, I said 7 to 12. I'm trying to throw that extra 2 in there. 7 to 10 is more fitting. 2 years for both our feet, crazy. He may not get that long. Exactly. Like, I never want to speak, but because I don't be in these situations, I just commentate about these situations. But realistically thinking, like, girl, 22 years is crazy, like crazy. Because definitely when we have, like, not to make this case any smaller, because this case is very, 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 very important. But we got people out here touching on 12-year-olds, 10-year-olds, and only getting 16 years, 12 years. A simple what is it, sex offender, you can't be around the kids, no giving out candy on Halloween. We got real, and not like I said, not to make it as a real, that situation is a real thing, but we got severe crazy stuff going on, and people out here getting a little slap on the wrist and a little, oh, why we gonna put this on your background? All right, okay, all right, well, um, interesting. Now let's move on to the next subject. Now this next subject I want I want to talk about because girl, these people be trying it. These interviewers be trying it. And I just was looking at this girl like, there's no way. Now, Sukiana was performing, well, not performing. I think she was performing somewhere, or she was at some type of venue. But Sukiana was out, girl. And this interviewer, podcaster, whatever you want to call her, ends up saying Sukiana. So the interviewer pulls Sukiana in and like, oh, Sukiana, this and that, this and that. They talking. It's good. It's actually, a decent conversation. But then it's a moving into the interview and asking Sukiana, like, how do you feel about your music, inflicting, or, the younger kids hearing your songs that you make? And it was kind of like a look, trying to gag Sukiana, trying to, you kind of say something and try to be rude, kind of basically. And I was thinking, like, first of all, if anybody under the age of even 21 is listening to Sukiana, what is going on? And then for like, and I like, oh, I don't understand why people always think celebrities have to raise their kids. Celebrities have to be perfect. They have to do this. They have to do that. They have to move and do all this. And I'm thinking, like, what? Like, the what? What? I'm like, everything is you talking about Sukiana shouldn't be saying this, Sukiana shouldn't be saying that. Why the hell is your child even listening to Sukiana? There's nothing. Your child shouldn't even know who the hell Sukiana is. You should say Sukiana and your child be looking at you confused as a motherfucker. There's no reason that your child should even know who Sukiana is, let alone listen to Sukiana's music enough to be able to say, oh, she don't need to be saying this and that because my daughter listens to her. If your daughter listens to Sukiana, baby, there's bigger fish to fry. Moral of the story. If your daughter listens to Sukiana, girl, and she's under the age of 18, under the age of 12, under the age of any, like I said, under the age of 21, there's bigger fish to be damn frying. These people are not role models. Raise your own kids. It definitely with the new generation of celebrities, influencers, they are not here to raise your kids. They are not. The new groups, they are not here to raise your kids at all. They are not here. They will go do a Disney movie Monday. They'll get their check by Friday from Disney, and they'll throw an OnlyFans up on Sunday. Baby, these new generation celebrities are not here to raise your kids at all. Not a dollar per raising, not a sprinkle or raising, none of that. None of that. Mm-mm. Exactly. They're not here to raise it. Exactly. If your kids listen, I'm calling CPS. If your kids listen to Sukiana, I'm calling CPS. Period. Point blank. Get somebody else to do it. If my 13-year-old say, now let me tell you something. If a 13-year-old says they're eating anything other than cafeteria food, I'm sending that nigga to the mental hospital. You gotta sit in there. I'm sorry. If a 13-year-old is marching around talking about they eating smash, I don't know who to fight. Because I want to fight the 13-year-old, but then I need to go find the mama because she needs to get it. I don't know. Get somebody else to do it. Now, moving on from that ratchetness to the next set of ratchetness, honey, DaBaby. Now, DaBaby has this song out that he put out called Shake Something. And Shake Something, I have completely been shaking stuff. I've been shaking a little bit more than something. I've been shaking everything I got on me. I've been shaking my knees. I've been shaking my ankles. I've been shaking my elbows. I've been shaking everything. Okay. Now, I know I'm gonna get stoned for this, but I do have on my bulletproof vest. I absolutely live for the song. I live for the song, but I do not live for the promo and I do not live for the PR run. He has not been accountable to what he said at Rolling Loud. Rolling Loud actually had him perform again this year. And I said, huh? I said, what? I said, ain't no damn way. But the baby was in an interview the other day and they had asked him about his homophobic remarks and what he had said at the festival a year or two back. Has it been a year or two? I don't know. Maybe I'm throwing a little extra time on it. But his response to it was he wished he would have apologized and did it in a formal way. And also he says like a lot of stuff that's going on for these other rappers was in the works for him. And I'm thinking like there's no way this nigga just there's no way he just threw in information about him having a Burger King deal that didn't go through in the middle of his apology. There's no way. I'm looking at the baby like, look here, I want to put my hands on my knees. But you gotta get this shit together. There's no way you should have been throwing, oh, I had a burger deal. Oh, I had this deal. Oh, I had that deal. I had this. I signed this. Had the BTS. Nobody cares. This is the first time you've been back on the block in a semi-hot. I'm not gonna say hot, but you've been back on the block semi-hot, where the oven's warming up, and you still don't use this time to apologize formally and correctly. You use this time to talk about you losing a Burger King deal. The side eye was more than bombastic. Like the side eye, like my eyes could have bust out of my head. Like, girl, And like I said, that's me even liking the song, but I want to like it and scream it. I like it, but I don't scream it. I want to like it and scream it, but I can't move to the next step of screaming it. I just like it. I can't move to the next step of screaming it because you gotta apologize correctly. You know how many people gonna look at me crazy if I start putting my hands on my knees and and you ain't even apologize. I don't know, girl. I don't know. Because you were canceled. His only good song is iPhone. You're crazy, bitch. The iPhone is the worst song. Okay. Shout out to Nicki for making it even worse. I'm literally sick, dying here watching one outfit. Please, not you're sick. I haven't been sick in so long. I do not leave the house. Like I have been in this house for 2 years now. Shout out work from home. That's why let me tell you something. The baby is crazy, okay, man. I have a couple more subjects before we get into Beyonce. Because I know Mary has to leave and we do have to fit everything in the 30-minute time frame. But touch that, go here. Let's go to here. Let me be honest, baby. So Doja Cat got on live the other day and she played this song on live. And I'm listening to the song and it's giving very much the Oprah GIF. Like I don't know what was going on in that song. Now look here, baby. Doja Cat has potential to be the it girl to be doing sold out stadium tours like Beyonce. She just got to pull it together. I don't know what the hell is going on with her. I don't know what in the hell is going on with her. But what I need her to do is get it together. I need her to hold her together. Now we talk about, like her, don't hold your stones, hold your stones. We talk about a lot of labels, forcing artists to do that, forcing artists to do. Somebody needs to start forcing Doja Cat to do something other than what she's trying to do right now. Because the hard street core Eminem wannabe rapping shit is unacceptable. I know. And I live for Doja Cat. I am one of the biggest Doja Cat stans. You can go on my channel and I've been supporting Doja Cat for years. No cap in my rap over here, girl. But if this is what if this is the lane we're headed down, if we're gonna give very much, I was on the street eating the glizzy and if we're gonna give that, won't catch me at the tour, won't catch me at the album signing, won't catch me at nothing. You won't catch me at nothing, bitch. Okay, I need another Hot Pink with a dollop, a sprinkle of Planet Her. Planet Her was phenomenal, but Hot Pink was like, just an amazing album. Now, like I said, Planet Her was like a 9 out of 10, but girl, Hot Pink was a 20 out of 10. Okay, how you doing? But I did not like the reaction. Well, not the reaction. I did not like the, what is it called? I did not like the verse that Doja Cat did to SZA's song. I was like, y'all gotta. I did a reaction on my members only. I was sitting there trying to hold my yarns, like, girl. I was trying to keep the yarns in, but Doja Cat. But let me also tell you about Doja Cat before I move on. Doja Cat has a weird way of putting out music or like presenting music that is semi trash. Be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Doja Cat has a bad habit of going on live and playing some trash ass music, but by the time the album gets here, it's amazing. So hopefully that is what happens again, because I remember some of the songs that she was playing for Planet Her. I was like, Jesus, keep it. Keep it. Keep it. I think the first song I heard that she played from Planet Her, and I was like, we got something, was niggas ain't shit. I said, yes, Elmo, we did something. I said, we got something, girl. But she can keep the hardcore Eminem wannabe, please. She's starting to give, she started. I'm gonna talk about that. Actually, I got a whole, like, I want to talk about that in my front of my green screen, because Doja Cat, like, I just want to do what they call them deep dive. We got to do a deep dive, okay? But let's move on from that subject to the next subject. Where do I want to move next? I think that's Oh no, I have two more performances. I mean, two more before I get into Beyonce. So look here, baby. I don't know. I was giving Summer Walker. I was giving Summer her flowers. I was saying that she's doing better. She's on the stage. She's swinging around. She's doing her big one. Just for her to get on stage with Usher the other night. And we could have, like, I've seen her do trash performances, but I've never seen her be that trash. Like, they could have literally rolled her out in a trash can. Like, it was such a trash performance. She could have just rolled on out in a damn trash can, and it would have just fit the aesthetic of the performance, because that damn performance she did with Usher was trash. First of all, girl, and I love Summer Down. This is true. Like I said, check my channel, check my credentials. Girl, I love Summer Down. But for you to only be on stage with Usher for 3 minutes, maybe 2, and you can't even do a shimmy. Shimmy is crazy. Unacceptable. It's real unacceptable. Usher was doing his best. I mean, he was trying to do this. He was trying to do that. Usher was doing his big one, the best one he could do to try to make Summer feel quote unquote comfortable. At this point, it gives lazy. It gives lazy, because we ain't asked you to bust it wide open. We ain't asked you to drop it like a thotty. But what you gonna do is hold that damn mic and perform and sing. She acted like it was karaoke night in a Taco Tuesday, and she went out, got drunk with her homegirls. It was unacceptable. It was unacceptable. When I seen it, I was so angry, because I had just said, like, oh, Summer's doing it. She's taking it. She's bringing it. And then she come and embarrass me like that. She come and embarrass me like that. You were on the stage a minute and a half. You couldn't put that mic up for a minute and a half. I mean, I'm like I said, I don't want her to bust it open. She don't have to do all that. But she could at least perform the song that she wrote. She didn't even want to perform it. Like, she was just holding the mic. The mic could have fell down to her hips, and it couldn't have made no difference. It wouldn't have made no difference. The mic could have rolled off the stage, and it wouldn't have made no difference. Not a damn difference at all. And I was like, oh my goodness. I was speechless. Now, let's move on to the next subject. Girl, Krishan Rock. Krishan Rock, I do not feel bad for Krishan Rock. I stand very 10 toes down. If I had an extra toe, I'd throw the one down and it'd be 11 toes down. I do not feel bad for Krishan Rock. People try to say this, say that. I don't. I do not. So the other day, Krishan and Blueface had this very public argument, because Krishan was saying to Blueface that she wants to do Baddies East. She said that she wants to do Baddies East. The baby will be, she had been have the baby by the end. So all Blueface has to do is watch the baby for like a month and a half while she films the show. And Blueface is like, no, I'm not watching the damn baby. I'm not watching the baby. I'm not doing that. I already told you I don't really want no extra kids right now. So she's upset that he said he doesn't want to watch the baby. So she retaliates and says, oh, well, I'm just going to take the kid on the road and get a full-time nanny. I know you're not taking the child to not the Baddies East tour. Not when y'all tear up every house y'all go in. Not when y'all getting maced in the club. I know you're not bringing that baby on that tour. So Blueface is upset. He says very much like what I'm saying. You're not bringing no newborn baby around, waddling around for no $2,000, bitch. You're out of your mind. And I'm thinking, stand on that. That's very true. Now, she's upset, she's heated, and once Blueface gets upset and he's heated too, he goes on social media, he does this, he does that, and he's going on off. Now he randomly comes home the other day, and when he comes into the house, it is smoked out. Basically, Krishan has destroyed his house. She's done this to the house, done that to the house, and she's tried to burn it down. She unplugged the Wi-Fi so it wouldn't like make a big notification that the house was burning down on some TLC shit. And I'm thinking like, oh my god, oh my god, because like truth be told, I'm sorry, I probably would have went to jail. I would have went to jail. I would have probably had to call the doctor and say, is there any way we can have this baby today? Because I got to beat your ass. We got to get the baby out of you and I got to whoop your ass. For you to try to burn somebody's house down no matter whatever is going on is unacceptable. Unacceptable. I don't know why we keep doing this victim game. This, oh my God, look at her. She's going through it. She's pregnant. She has a baby daddy. That's trash. I don't understand all that. I don't understand all that. I don't understand why y'all want Blueface to be something he has said for years that he's not gonna be. He already told Krishan, he said, look here, I don't want this baby. You want the baby. I don't want the baby. I don't want nothing to do with the baby, and I barely want anything to do with you. He said, I want to give you $100,000 so you can get rid of the baby because I don't want the baby. She said, "Did my baby? I'm gonna hold my baby down. Did my baby?" And now that he's really standing 10 toes down on not wanting the baby, she's flabbergasted. Then she says every other week, oh, I just want to get rid of the baby. So imagine when this child eventually comes and this child has eventually been able to listen to things and he has a fucking combination video, or she, whatever gender baby, this baby has a combination of videos of Krishan and Blueface both saying they want nothing to do. How traumatizing could that be? No matter how long ago, how many years that would be from now, that would be like, oh my God. I would be speechless if I was the child. Years later, I'm able to, get on social media, do what I do, and I can see a combination video of both my mom and dad saying they want nothing to do. They didn't want me here. I would be speechless, girl. There would be. I cannot believe my eyes. I would cut my eyes out. I wouldn't just. Eyes are gone, ears are gone. I don't need to see no more. I don't need to hear no more. Done. I'm done, girl. Let me read what y'all said in the comments before we move on. I say we replace Summer with Victoria. I feel like Victoria has a good performer. I feel like she's an excellent performer, but something about her music that doesn't stick. I don't know. I don't know, because I don't want to say it's her lyrics, because she writes very well with others. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe she goes 20, 100,000 million% in with other artists, but she kind of just does what she does with her music. But she's a wonderful performer, though. His excuse not to watch the baby. She knew he was trash, exactly. Exactly. Krishan, let me also say this. I'm not just saying that Blueface is just innocent, because that nigga's crazy too. But Krishan and Blueface are both valid issues, valid problems. People were saying, oh, y'all don't understand. Krishan, she just drinks Hennessy all day. She's drunk. She's, acting out of drunkenness. She's acting out of, intoxication. Now she's been sober for months and she's still trying to burn houses down. And it's like, let me check my list, because I don't have that many excuses left to give her. I don't know. But let's move on to Beyonce. Good night, Mary. Have a great, great night, darling. Let's move on to Beyonce. Now, girl, Beyonce, oh my goodness, Beyonce opened up her tour earlier today, 1 o'clock for me. And I've been waiting around for this forever. I've been waiting on her to do another tour before her album even dropped, because I said, I ain't been to the tours. I gotta go to this one. I gotta be front and center. Okay. So she finally opened up her show in Sweden today, and I was completely gagged. Now, let's talk about a couple things. I have a list of things that I want to talk about, not too much. But the first thing I want to talk about is the set list. So let me go get the set list for you guys. I think it's gonna throw some of y'all in the ad. Okay, so let's talk about the set list. So Beyonce opens up the tour with Dangerously in Love. Then she goes into Flaws and All, One Plus One, I Care, and then she goes into, starting the Renaissance songs. Now, realistically, these are some slow ass songs to get it started, girl. But I lived. I lived. It was a slow, it was like a slow start. But once we got started, we were started, girl. So she goes into I'm That Girl. Then she moves from I'm That Girl to Cozy, Alien Superstar. Now, look here. Let me say what I need from the set list. The set list is amazing. The only thing that I would change about the set list is I need the cover. What is it? The Cuff It remix? I need the Cuff It remix. I need to do the wetter. I need the wetter version. I need that immediately. Now it's a whole bunch of shows before she gets over to America, and the show will change so much before she gets over here to America. But I do want it to make it a very important point. I need the wetter. I need the wetter. I need the wetter remix. I need that on tour. So also, let's move on into the tech side. Let's talk about the tech side of the show. The action, the stage, the set, amazing. I'm speechless. It is her best stage to date. It is her absolutely best stage to date. It is the best like it was so visual, what does they say, visually pleasing. It was so visually pleasing to look at it. I know Alien Superstar 8 live. I'm trying to remember before it's 8. um down to like down to the pearl. She was sitting on this pearl and she was performing. Then also they have these little things that she was like, I don't know, robot arms that was swinging in front of her. Of course, she had the drunken love little thing when she went in the air. What else? With the big stage, the circle, the Renaissance circle, the staging was amazing. Also, let's talk about the seating. She had two on stage pits, one to the left, one to the right. And first of all, I love that view. That view was amazing. She would come over and she would interact with the people that was on stage, and that was superior. Now, that view is thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, honey. And baby, I need, Beyonce waving in my face for thousands and thousands of dollars. So the girls got their money's worth. But let's talk about Club Renaissance. Now, I feel like she was on main stage a lot. I don't know if this is the actual blocking of the show or she was just doing Beyonce because she's Beyonce. But if this is the blocking of the show, Club Renaissance, it's cute and all, but she wasn't down there in the circle that much. She was not around in that circle that much. She was using the upper part of the stage because that's where a lot of the effects and a lot of the grand things happen, on the upper front of the stage. But I lived. I absolutely lived. Like I was in here jumping around. I had a good time. I really didn't even watch. Like I was just listening. I had it playing on my TV. And I was just in here jumping and having a good time. And I wasn't even like just watching. So I didn't catch everything and I didn't watch everything. But I heard everything, girl. I was listening and dancing around. Also, her crowd engagement is wonderful. I've never seen her interact with a crowd as much as if she did like today. Like she was interacting. Okay, girl, she was interacting. She was talking. She was making faces. She was waving. She just looked so happy to be there. She ended up crying, doing flaws and all. She was just singing and crying. It's making me excited. Also, the little fan cam, she has like a little fan cam. It's like a little camera that points over into the audience and it puts people onto the screen. I live for the crowd engagement of this tour is extraordinary. Okay, it is extraordinary. Now, let's talk about the flaws and all. Okay, of the whole performance. Let's talk about a couple flaws and some things that I feel like, oh, girl, we need to get that nipped in the bud and you get that fixed, and then we're gonna have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful tour. Okay, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I feel like from watching today and watching people's videos, and I've seen it in multiple angles. I feel like Beyonce has a new, well, I know Beyonce. Beyonce has a new set of dancers. Everybody is new. I feel like it's probably like two dancers she maybe kept from past tours, but everybody is new. And the new people are predominantly like Vogue and TikTokers, and people that do content online. And I feel like a lot of those dancers were scared. Those dancers can dance their ass off. Those Voguers can Vogue they behind off. But I feel like a lot of them were scared today. I feel like a lot of them, like we couldn't really tell the chemistry, because usually you could tell Beyonce has this chemistry with her and her dancers because she keeps the same team, and so her chemistry is normally amazing with everybody. Beyonce normally, she got us, she able to move and keep the stage afloat. But I feel like with these new dancers, everybody's still learning each other. I also heard behind the scenes that there's been a lot of dancers switched out, a lot of dancers threw on. So everybody is still trying to get comfortable with each other and learn each other's, flow and movement. But like I was saying, with these being, Vulgars and TikTokers, no shade, I live for them people getting their platform. But with them, they have never been on a stadium tour. With these Vulgars and TikTokers, they haven't been on no damn stadium tour. I haven't been on a stadium tour. I could only imagine if I'm doing this, in front of maybe 3,000, 4,000 people a night, moving into getting a call from Beyonce, and she says she wants to put me in front of 60,000 people. I probably would have been up there stiff too. I probably would have been up there stiff too. I probably would have been goofed, gagged. I probably wouldn't even made it to the damn stage. But I feel like also choreography needs to be tweaked. I feel like they say that, I can't remember that baby's name. I think, I don't want to call nobody's wrong name, but Beyonce has a new choreographer. Beyonce has a new choreographer for this tour. And the new choreographer, I'm so sorry, baby, she's trash. She's ass, she's trash. And I'm sorry, I live for black people making them bag, black people having a job, but she needs to be fired. She needs to be fired. This is a dance album. This is a dance album, and I felt like a lot of the dances, though it was Vogue, was repetitive. I feel like a lot of the stuff that we were seeing, it was like, okay, we're gonna do this handshake here, then we're gonna do that same handshake, 3 songs later, and it's like, now that's not on Beyonce. That's on the person that she hired to come in here and make sure that everybody is dancing their ass off. I feel like the newer choreography can be switched up. Realistically, the newer choreography needs to be switched and changed immediately, especially Church Girl. Church Girl needs to be fixed. I am heated. Church Girl, I need ass, and I need more ass. I need ass everywhere. Church Girl, I need some more from Church Girl. Beyonce, I need y'all to switch their choreography around. By the time y'all get over here to America, I need that to be fixed. Church Girl needs to be fixed. Also, America has a problem. Don't. First of all, the set for America has a problem. Girl, Jesus almost had me in here laid out. I didn't know if I was going to make it to the live. I was laid out. The set, the outfit, the everything. The only thing that was lacking and missing from America Has a Problem was the choreography. The set, the visual, everything except for the choreography. It looked like we was just, we was moving our arms around. We were just vibing. And we don't vibe to America Has a Problem. We get sturdy. We get sturdy. We don't vibe to America Has a Problem. We get down. We get down. We get down. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Okay? So America Has a Problem. I feel like that choreography needs to be switched and tweaked also. Also, heated. What was you doing? I live for the 20 million mics around you, baby. But once you got down to that nasty rap verse, I needed something. I don't know what I needed, but I needed something. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, it's a lot of new people on her team. She needs a lot of fresh faces. She wants to give, new black people jobs, and I live. But we got to do something. Beyonce looked amazing. The outfits looked amazing. The choreography other than than Church Girl America Has a Problem and Heated was amazing. Some of it, but some things need to be tweaked. Once things get tweaked and the small changes change around, it's going to be an amazing show. I know that I'm going to get an amazing show because my show, I don't see her until September. So by the time I see her, she'll been and had everything tweaked, fixed how she wanted to be nice. So I have no if and buts, no questionings about if Beyonce is going to give an amazing show because what she did today was amazing. Also, let me say that too. What Beyonce gave us today was amazing. A lot of First of all, not a lot. None of y'all faves could give what Beyonce gave today. None of y'all faves could give what Beyonce gave today. And don't think just because us Beehive are giving Beyonce notes and critiques, that mean y'all can step in and say anything about Mother. Because what Beyonce did today, none of y'all faves could do. Even if we saying Beyonce, we need you to move them damn arms a little bit more. But we know this with Beyonce. Beyonce is Beyonce very, the things change with Beyonce so much. I'm pretty sure this show we seen today probably just got finalized a couple days ago. She's like, okay, I actually like this set. We're gonna use this set. So, like I said, once the tour moves past, she has, I don't know how many days she has overseas, but about time she gets over here to America, the show will be 100% up and running and moving around. But like I said, give the new dancers a little grace. Because I said like those are mostly vulgars and TikTokers, so they ain't never had to be on the stage in front of 65,000 people. So like I said, I felt like they were a little nervous, and also everybody's getting back into the swing of things. So we'll see. Now, like I say, a week or two from this, and we still ain't got no choreography for America Has a Problem, and we ain't got no choreography for Church Girl. And I didn't really like how Break My Soul. I needed a little bit more. I needed a little bit more. I didn't need too much more, but a little bit more. A dollar. Just a dollar. Just a dollar. Okay. But I'm so excited to see Beyonce live. It's coming up real soon. I've been in my shirt dancing and having a great time today, girls. But thank y'all so much for coming to the live. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. I love y'all, and I'll definitely see y'all very, very soon. Make sure y'all go stream my new song. Go get my new song. Go get my new song. I remix Lotto's Put It on the Flow. I remix Put It on the Flow by Lotto. So make sure y'all go listen to it. And it actually is doing well. So a lot of y'all I actually gagged. I thought that when I dropped it, I thought it was gonna be sitting at like 2 views. I was like, 2 people are coming to listen to it. And it's actually doing this big one. So gag me. But I pulled a Beyonce today because Beyonce came back. So I said, okay, I'm coming back and I'm gonna drop some music. But that's all I can say right now, music wise. Just know it's about to get real crunk. It's about to get real crunk. It's about to get real crunk. Okay. And I'm probably gonna do like a Beyonce only type of video. Probably like next week. And we're just gonna talk all things Beyonce. Anyways, I love y'all so much, and I definitely see y'all in a different video. Oh.